Meatball pasta holds a very special place in most families' hearts, and I feel like every family makes the best version, but I'm gonna feel controversial and whatnot and say that my mum makes it better than anyone.
Of course she does.
She just talks about herself like that. You're crazy. Well, that's because Nonna, your mum, taught you how to make this.
Yes, true.
Yes. And we would have dragged Nonna onto the show, but she's a little bit old and frail, and so she's watching from home.
Yes.
Bless
Hi,
her.
Mum.
Hi, Nonna. Cute. So, tell me, what's the secret to the best ever meatball pasta?
Okay, so what you start off with is you get some bread and you soak it in milk. So this just makes the meatballs a lot softer and juicier.
Yes, there's nothing like a dry meatball.
There's nothing like a bad dry meatball. So you've got a bit of bread in there.
Yep.
We'll toss in. Now today we're using chicken mince, something different. Okay. If you're going to use chicken mince, please just use thighs for the mince. Yeah.
Beautiful.
If you use the breast, it's all too dry. An egg.
Yep.
Always need Parmesan or cheese.
Which also keeps the meatballs really nice and moist.
And delicious. Some salt.
Yep.
A little sprinkle of salt.
What I love about when you're making meatballs is that you can make a big batch and then freeze the actual meatballs themselves, whether they're big ones or small ones, and then cook them whenever you like.
That's right.
Which is a very handy little food prep hack because I know that everyone is very busy.
Busy working, school and everything, so yeah. I'm just chopping some parsley because you need a little bit of fresh herbs in there. I like just to use parsley.
And I am starting with the base of the sauce. So you've got celery, carrot and onion. Yeah. And then I'm going to go in with some bay leaf as well.
Some bay leaves, yep.
You're going to make the meatballs and you're going to roll them nice and small, I assume, for this?
Yeah, I think we might just do them not too big, not too small.
Yep.
In between.
So the sofrito is nice and cooked down.
Yep.
You've rolled out the meatballs.
Yes, I added a little bit of dried breadcrumb to it.
Yep.
Because the mix was just a little bit wet.
Okay.
Okay, and then just roll them out. Now Laura's going to just gently brown them.
Brown them off in the same pan?
In the same pan, yes.
Yep.
This is a one pot wonder.
I think you've made enough meatballs to feed
I think so.
more than just me.
I think you can maybe freeze these and use them for something else.
Delicious. So they go straight in. So the sofrito's on one side, the meatballs are on the other side. We'll brown them off until they're golden.
Yep.
And then go in with some tinned tomatoes and I'll just crush them between my hands.
Yes, please.
And then how long are we cooking it for?
I think a good half an hour to 45 minutes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
On a low to medium heat. We'll come back, cook the pasta.
Yeah,
Easy.
delicious.
I love it. Nice,
Thanks,
Mum.
Bella.
So the meatballs are done and I'm just pulling them out to make the pasta tossing
a bit easier.
Take those.
Thank you.
All right, and then our pasta, we're going to take it straight out with some of that pasta water as well.
Because you need that.
Always. So pasta, just drag it straight across and goes in. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right, and then we're going to give this a really good toss.
Perfect. Look at that.
All right.
On the plate. You right?
Yep, you're on the cheesing station, Mum.
Okay, I'm on the cheesing station. Let's get those out.
This is one of my favourite ever recipes, I reckon. But I think you need to come on maybe one day and show us how to make gnocchi.
Oh yes, that was a fun time in the kitchen when the kids were little. They used to love gnocchi. So having 3 children and being a process to make gnocchi, I had them at their own station with their own job. I'd get the dough ready. One would roll out the little sausages of gnocchi dough. The next one would roll them into balls, and the next one would roll them on a fork. So it was a fun day in the kitchen.
What was my job?
You made the balls.
Why?
Because that was it. You couldn't roll them on the fork. That was
I wasn't
Natalie's.
experienced enough.
She
apparently.
wasn't experienced enough. Natalie's the arty one. She did the fun job of rolling them on the fork. Look at that. So nice parmigiano on the top.
Make it rain, girl. Make it rain.
Yum.
That's good. I don't want to ruin that. And
No.
I just put that there, and I might just eat a meatball.
Yeah.
That
They
looks
look good.
so good.
Yeah. Okay. Bit hot. Nice and juicy.
That is so good. That is...
Good morning.
Hey, you're not meant to be here today.
Oh, it's a day
You
off.
want
Oh. Oh my God.
Is it good? You're going to
See
take
ya.
it home? Oh, they're really, really
Ciao.
good. Ciao, John. That is the juiciest meatball. My mum's meatballs are better than yours. That is the
Absolutely.
best recipe ever.
Thanks, Bella. Ciao. Mwah.